Well, let's do it. What's up, guys? So we did it. We made it through another year. A lot happened to me this year. I got married in the first quarter of the year. I moved again. I had a lot of adventures, and I hit 1,000 subscribers this year, and that makes me so dang happy. I'll admit I was getting a little disheartened with how slow the channel was growing. Like, it's growing very slowly, at least by comparison to other things, but I am growing though. And one thing that I really appreciate about this growth is it has been consistent. Every week I see new subscribers. Every month the number of new subscribers I get every week goes up. It's fun to know that people actually seem to like what I do here and seem to actually kind of care about the videos that I put out, and they seem to like them for the most part. Some things didn't go quite as I expected them to. Some things didn't hit like I wanted them to, but overall I feel like I'm growing as a creator, and I'm hopeful that that trend will be able to continue because I don't want to stagnate. You know, I want to make the same kind of content I'm making, but I want that content to be better. You know, the few times I talked about, like when I talked about Metroid Prime this year, or when I talked about Luigi's Mansion, or that video I made a couple weeks ago discussing Fire Emblem, that style of video I want to explore more in the next year because I was able to discuss things about games that I notice, things about games that I appreciate, and just discuss with you guys like my experience with games. Like, getting to experience Metroid Prime this year for the first time was really fun, and I understand why people hold that game in such high regard now. I finally finished a Fire Emblem game. I continued to play Fire Emblem Blazing Blade and actually finished it, and that's a huge deal for me because I have played most of the Fire Emblem games that have come out, and I never finished them. This was the first Fire Emblem game that I actually managed to finish, and it feels really good to go back and conquer it because not only is it the first Fire Emblem game that I finished, but it's the first Fire Emblem game that I played. So to be able to go back and replay that first game and be able to finish it feels really good. Going forward into the new year, I want to start streaming. I did a test stream a couple weeks ago. Everything like technically seemed to be working well. So I'm hopeful that in the new year, I can get into streaming and streaming consistently. Tell me something, guys. If I were to start streaming, would you want me to do it here on YouTube, or do you think I would be better off to move over to Twitch to do the streaming? I know Twitch is the primary streaming platform for most people, but I also know that discovery on Twitch is kind of bad. Albeit I am sure discovery here on YouTube is not much better, but I like YouTube. I've done all my stuff on YouTube so far. If I do get more into streaming, should I move the streaming part to Twitch, or should I keep it all localized to one place on YouTube? Let me know your thoughts on that. I'd love to hear from you guys about that. I don't want this video to go on too long because I don't want to take up too much of your time with this. Just know that I appreciate all you guys. I appreciate every single one of you for coming with me on this adventure. We're almost 3 years deep on it now, and I'm having a lot of fun with it. And I'm looking forward to seeing what next year will bring, all the new conventions we get to go to. And that's something else. Like, I've talked with April about it, and we do want to start. I don't know if it's going to be in 2025 when we really get into it, but we want to do more conventions that are further away. You know, we're in upstate South Carolina, so a lot of the conventions we go to are in Greenville, in Columbia. We go to a couple of them in North Carolina, in the Hickory Asheville area. We travel down to Atlanta for MomoCon, but that's really all we've done is kind of our little circle, our little tri-state circle here, and we want to expand and go to some that are further away. So here's another question for you guys. What are some of your favorite conventions that you've gone to? Some things that you think might suit our interests? Like, you know, video game conventions are obviously good ones to go to. Big or small, I want to hear about it. We go to a lot of gaming conventions. We go to some comic conventions. We go to the occasional anime convention. Just whatever nerd con is your favorite that you go to. What is it? Where is it? When is it? We want to expand and start going to more conventions, and learning about some that might be a bit more underground would be good for us, you know? I think that's all I have to say. Again, I appreciate every single one of you for sticking with me through all this. I hope that I'm giving you something that you enjoy watching and are excited to come back to my channel to see more of what I create. I hope I'm able to continue giving you that in the future because I enjoy making these videos, so I'm not going to stop. I just don't want them to become stale. I want to continue to make good content for people, you know? But I think that's going to be it before I ramble on too much longer. Thank you guys so much for being here, and I look forward to bringing you even more of my style of videos as we go into 2025. I believe this video comes out, let me check the calendar, on the 20th of December. Just so you know, I'm taking next week off from doing videos, so the 27th we will not have a new video, but we'll be coming back strong with new and hopefully a lot more diverse content that'll still fit in our little niche here. And with that, again, I want to thank you guys so much for being here, and I will see you in 2025. Have a good one, y'all.